Early intervention services can be key when it comes to helping children during multiple stages of their lives. Many parents refuse that help, and a lot of kids battle stigmas that come with participating in these programs. To sort fact from fiction when it comes to helping parents see when they should take advantage of that help, we are joined by licensed psychologist, school psychologist to be specific, Dr. Karen Streeter. Dr. K, so I mean, is this, you know, when kids make fun of kids who are in certain classes, like tell me what are parents running from, and how do you say it?
Yes,
you know,
that is a very, very good question. Well, what's happening right now when we're talking about early intervention, we're really talking about the babies, really young children. Over COVID, what happened was a lot of parents were isolated. A lot of kids only got attention from their parents. They did not get a chance to interact with other children. So their behavior looks like it's more concerning than the behaviors that we've seen in the past.
Like feral, like you've been out in the woods.
They've just been with mom and dad, and now boom, they're in a pre-K classroom.
Yeah, that's
yes. So normally they are not necessarily picked on by kids, but what can happen is if parents wait to the intervention portion, now you start to see things are a little different, because kids are like flowers. Okay, so you have a typically developing child right here. So when you get to the early intervention, you may see one or two little things that are going on, but it's easy to correct it. Very easy. You see that? Very easy. But now, when we start to get down here to the later intervention.
Oh, there's one on the ground.
Yes, you see there's even one on the ground, and it's harder to even put that together. It takes a longer amount of time to get all of it.
Broken.
Well, the child is not broken.
Okay, gotcha.
But because it's still a beautiful flower.
Gotcha.
Still a beautiful flower, but some flowers take more soil, they take more light, they take more care in order to get to be the beautiful flower they are.
Gotcha. So it's never over. It's always just tweaking.
Right. It's always tweaking. And I do have a quiz for you.
Ooh,
I know how much you love quizzes. So here we go.
I want to get it right, but I'm okay if I get it wrong.
Okay. So today we're going to do a thumbs up or a thumbs down. So thumbs up for yes, we should seek early intervention. Thumbs down for no, it seems like a typical developing child. Okay. Number one, does your child, or does this child, talk much less than other children their age? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
I think some kids just don't talk as much. They're listening.
They're listening, but thumbs up. I would seek early intervention. That is one of the first indicators that a child may be not developing typically because they're not talking. And normally that's when parents start to really understand the child is 3 and they're still not talking.
Okay, so they need to be communicating what
Okay, number 2. Does this child move nonstop and struggle to focus even briefly, and they move like a wind-up toy that never shuts off?
I feel like they need to go and get some help, because, you know, when I can't sleep, I know there's something, you know, like I've got to, like, why am I, and then, but I have methods of figuring out what's going on here.
Right.
Why am I not sleeping?
But now sometimes it's hard for parents to distinguish that if they can't compare them to another kid and they've only been with them and they've been chasing them all of their lives. They don't see that that's different.
So you're eye blind.
Yes.
How do you?
Yes, you're like, oh, that's how all kids are. No, children should be able to focus for 1 minute per year of age.
Okay. So can you explain that? So
if a child is 3 years old, they should be able to focus and attend to something for 3 minutes.
Gotcha. Ooh, that's a good marker.
Yeah, so that's a good marker. Ooh. So the next one is, let's think about this little baby. Do they avoid eye contact or seem like they are in their own world or bubble?
I would say they need help.
Yes.
Yeah, avoiding eye contact is like there's something. They're hiding.
But some parents are just tossing it off like, oh, she's shy. It's beyond shy. If they don't look at you and they're not even aware that you're there, you need to seek early intervention. You're doing very well with this one. Okay, here's another one. Does your child have frequent, intense tantrums or trouble calming down even with assistance?
Oh, you better take them in. Take them in.
Yeah,
There are
usually,
answers.
yes.
There are answers out there.
Yes, because normally if you give a child assistance and show them how to calm down, they will. But
Yeah.
if they need help, they won't.
Yeah.
And the very last one, does the child seem a little shorter than the other kids in the classroom?
Thumbs down. Some people grow at a different
yes.
rate.
Some flowers are taller, some flowers are shorter, taller, shorter, and there's nothing wrong with
I have
me.
higher heels
and
on.
there's nothing wrong with you.
Okay, and so I know that. The next step. What are our next steps?
Yes, so oftentimes when parents are wondering what should I do, a lot of times I say to them, your child needs a regular doctor. Does your child see a doctor on a regular basis? And that's very important because they establish a baseline for the child.
Pediatrician,
Yes,
hospital
the
follow-up.
hospital follow-up. If something was wrong during the birth, the hospital will follow up.
Early
Also, there are early intervention, pre-K, daycare, and public school. So
Okay.
any of those entryways, they will say something to you. And what you have to do as a parent is answer them back. Not fight them, and know that they are just trying to make sure that your baby ends up and blossoms in a way so they can be a beautiful flower.
So parents they take it personally as opposed to saying,
sometimes
we can
they
just
do.
fix this and
Exactly, because they assume that when you say they need help, that means you're giving them a diagnosis that something is wrong. But that does not necessarily mean something is wrong, but it does mean your child may need more things in order to develop like a typically developing child.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. K.
Thank you.
Oh boy, this is how you can check out Dr. K. She is everywhere on all the social media. There's even a telephone number.
Yes.
And really appreciate your time and insight. Whew.
Thank you.